One of the very first couple videos I did, I think it was like last May, late May, early June. It was two videos, and they were called What Are the Chances 1 and 2. And in that video I showed a tree root ball off the ground, and that tree perched on like a 7-8 foot stump. Anyway, I'm back today to show you that this tree has been taken off that stump, and I don't think it fell. Personally, I think it was removed from it. This is the third thing that I have videoed that has been changed. This one, the one I called Impossible Natural Formation, that one changed. And then the one named Papa Bear, Mama Bear, Baby Bear. Those three forked sticks leaning up against that tree have been broken into about 6-inch pieces and just thrown on the ground. Which tells me that at least 3 times I've been watched. I've filmed all these 3 sites more than once, so at least during one of those excursions I was being watched. But anyway, this is the root ball that was floating off that ground on that original video. Now that it's winter time and all the leaves are off, it's easier to see how it sats. There's the stump it was on, that mass of vines. It was perched right up there. And then, of course, those 2 leaners are still against the tree there that was in the video. But at the time that I videoed this, I did not realize that I was so close to the area where I believe they stay. I did another video, it was probably August or so. It's called Walk to Where I Think They Stay. Well, they stay right back there, I think, at least during the summertime. They tend to like it there, I think. That's where I was whistled at and everything. But anyway, when I made this video, I had no idea I was in their immediate area. But I just wanted to come back and kind of reshoot just to show you guys the changes. And there's the 2 that had been leaning up against it. But yeah, that big log there was right on top of that stump, just balanced perfect. Just go back and watch that video. I think it's on the first part. Then there was a couple things up here that I had seen. I want to see if they've been changed. But now that the leaves are off the trees, I don't think they are staying back here. Not enough cover. And hopefully they'll be back here again next summer. other things I had filmed in the second part of that video is maybe they tore them down, or I'm just turned around to where I thought it was. Yeah, in that video I did of a walk to where I think they are, or think they stay. I think I had stopped right down there because this area right in through here is where I think they like to hang out when the leaves are out. A lot of nice cover in here. Alright, let's get over these trees here. This is the other things I had videoed. That bowed tree right there was one of them. And then the other was, there was like a axe or something up against this tree. And the other side looks like it's been torn down too. Yeah, that, if I remember right, that right there was leaning against that tree with something else put in that fork, it seems like. Have to go back on the other video and see. That would be what are the chances 2. Yeah, this is where I had paused on that video. I'll walk to where I think they stay. I don't know if I pointed it out, but see how that goes under there. On over on top of that one. That one comes across. All these logs here are waist to chest height on me. Well, knee to waist to chest height, these 3 or 4 logs going across. That's a good barrier to stop anything that's chasing you if you're on the other side. Slow them down anyway. But when I heard those 3 whistles, one came from over there. What's funny, before I heard that first whistle, I thought I heard a kitten mewing, and then it shut up, and about 10 seconds later it sounded like a little child whimpering. Then it shut up. Then I heard the first whistle. It was like, and a few seconds later, back that way was another whistle that went, and I whistled back the same tone at both of them. Then a few seconds later, back over there, I heard this lower whistle. That's when I realized there's 3 of them. So I left. But Andrea and I have heard whistles behind the house at night. We use a low power FM transmitter that runs on 3 volts. We transmit about 100 feet. But it's amplified. And so then we have these portable FM radios with earphones that we just tune into that particular station that transmitter's transmitting at and listen. And we've heard whistles out back at night. We call it a whistle code. We'll hear stick snapping and things like that. And then maybe a few whistles like something like that. And then the sticks will stop snapping or whatever, and then you'll hear footsteps fading off into the distance. So we've come to believe that they have we call it a whistle code, kind of like we have a Morse code. They use whistles as a code for something. And I've also come to believe that they have a stick snapping code, just the way kind of the same thing has happened. You hear rustling around at night over that transmitter and stick snapping and stuff, and then you'll hear a series of stick snaps, and then all of a sudden things get quiet and you hear footsteps going away. Really strange. But anyway, I just wanted to revisit that place and just show you how that one big log has been taken off that stump. And again, that's the 3rd one that's been what I would say destroyed, where it's not so obvious. Yeah, I want to shut this down. I'm getting cold. Head back to the house, I guess.